The disappearing guests. On her 16th birthday, Emily decided to have a sleepover party at her family's old farmhouse. As night fell, her friends arrived and the party began. However, as the evening progressed, the guests began to notice something strange. People who had arrived earlier in the day were suddenly missing from the group, and no one could remember seeing them leave. Emily's anxiety grew, and she decided to call her parents, only to find that her phone had no signal. Panicking, she and her remaining friends searched the house. In the basement, they discovered a hidden room filled with eerie photographs of past gatherings at the farmhouse. Each photo showed the attendees in happier times, but as they looked closer, they noticed that some faces were crossed out. They realized that those whose faces were crossed out were the ones who had gone missing that night. Terrified, they managed to escape the farmhouse and ran to the nearest neighbor's house to call for help. The mystery of the farmhouse and its disappearing guests was never fully explained. The haunted Carnival birthday. Tommy's 10th birthday fell on the same day the annual carnival came to town. Excited, he invited his friends to celebrate with rides and games. The group of children had a blast, but as the sun began to set, things took a dark turn. The carnival lights flickered and the atmosphere grew eerie. Tommy's friends started disappearing one by one, only to reappear briefly with vacant stares before vanishing again. Panicked, Tommy tried to leave the carnival grounds, but every path led him back to the heart of the haunted carnival. He finally found a mysterious fortune teller's tent and entered, hoping for answers. The fortune teller revealed that the carnival was cursed, trapping the souls of children who celebrated their birthdays there. Tommy realized he needed to break the curse by finding a special hidden coin somewhere in the carnival. With the help of the fortune teller, he managed to locate the coin and released his friends' trapped souls. As dawn broke, the carnival disappeared, leaving Tommy alone and forever changed by the night's horrors. The Sinister Puppet Show. For her 7th birthday, Lily's parents hired a puppeteer to perform in their backyard. The puppet show started innocently enough, with colorful characters and catchy tunes. But as the show went on, the puppets' behavior turned menacing. Their eyes seemed to follow the children, and their cheerful voices grew eerily sinister. Lily's friends grew uncomfortable and started to cry, but the puppeteer continued the show, seemingly oblivious to their distress. Lily's mother tried to stop the performance, but the puppeteer's face contorted into a disturbing grin, and the puppet's strings tangled around her hands, preventing her from interfering. Lily's father rushed forward and managed to knock over the puppeteer, breaking the spell. The puppeteer fled, leaving behind a set of puppets that seemed to exude an aura of malevolence. The incident left a lasting impression on Lily and her friends, forever associating puppet shows with fear and dread. Email us your story on whitedevils001@gmail.com. Stay tuned on Dreamy Nightmares for horror stories.